we're reversing down at bar 18, they're hoping we go below the low of the day. Well, low probability short plus big risk. These big bars create a big problem. Big bars mean big risk. And we've been reversing every few bars. So the probability is you're not going to get much reward. So you have big risk, big and low profit potential because of all the reversals. And the probability is low, buying at the top of a tight trading range or selling at the bottom. So it's more of a limit order market. Traders buying below things using wide stops, scaling in, selling above things using wide stops and scaling in. Most traders starting out will lose money if they trade with limit orders, and especially if they trade with wide stops, because they will make mistakes. They think they will be able to do what's necessary, but when the market goes far against them and it's time to add on, instead they'll panic and they'll exit with a big loss instead of adding on and then making a profit. In general, I think traders starting out, when they trade with limit orders, trade far bigger size than what they should be trading. Now, it might be their usual size that they use for stop entry. It might even be half that size, but it's still probably too big. So one of the biggest problems for traders using limit orders, especially when they're starting out, is they don't realize just how small they have to trade. With experience, you can trade your usual size and use a wide stop and scale in. I do that, and I don't like, and it feels bad. I did buy about 6, and I had a stop, I think 15 points below 5. But that's because I'm pretty confident about what I'm doing. But if you're starting out, there's no way you're going to be able to do that. It's better just to look for stop entries, use the appropriate stops, and do what you should be doing. And limit order trading, you're not going to be able to do it. You're going to make mistakes. You'll be exiting exactly at a time when you should be adding on, because you're afraid of demolishing your account, and that's a reasonable fear, right? If your initial position is too big, you don't know that until the market goes against you, and then you realize, I can't add on. I don't want to lose that much money. Top of a tight trading range and big tail on top. So I think most traders should just wait. It's a high one. We're always in long. We have a micro double bottom, test of yesterday's low, test of the 7 high. All good for the bulls. But bad buy signal bar and bad location, top of a tight trading range. What happens if it just goes straight up from here? It's fine. I miss trades all the time. I never worry about it. All I worry about is, if I take a trade, did I take a good trade? Have I structured the trade in a way that makes sense? My stop, my profit target. Am I managing the trade correctly? I never worry about missing trades. I miss trades and I miss trends all the time. Yet I still make money, right? So you don't have to be perfect. All you have to be is good. And the single best skill is avoiding bad trades. If you look at your account and look at the past 20 trades, even if you're a beginner, you probably have 5 or 6 winners. So you have the ability to make money. What you have to do is avoid the losers. And the more losers you avoid, the quicker you become profitable. And that's one of the keys to trading. By avoiding losers, what you're doing is increasing your winning percentage. And that's an important component to being a profitable trader. Another way to increase your profitability is by increasing the reward relative to the risk. So swing trading. So swing trading, being selective and avoiding dumb trades. trades that look almost good enough, but not quite good enough, and you take them hoping that this time they'll work.